Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 15th of December. I am here with my doggos. I've got Sophie here and Sprockets over the back here. Oh God, hopefully we don't get too interrupted, guys. Excuse my dogs. They are rescue dogs. They're a little bit high maintenance, as most of you know out there. If you haven't hit the like button, guys, please hit the like button. Subscribe as well if you haven't. And please feel free to comment down below. We know that YouTube plays around with my comments, guys. Sadly, they do take a lot of my comments away and then bring them back at a much later date. I do get back to you eventually, so apologies if anyone thinks I'm ignoring you, because I'm actually not. I'm just not seeing the comments. I try to get back within a day or two so I don't miss anything. So look out for my comments, replies down the track at a later date maybe. Gosh, it's frustrating the way they control everything, isn't it? Anyway, so I'm going to close my eyes, guys. We'll get started and we'll just see what comes up. Oh, God, they're showing me all these figurines, like little figurine dolls of all these global leaders. And this is how they see themselves. See, this is how big their egos are. They see themselves like these Marvel characters. You know, the Marvel movies. You've got, what have you got? You've got Thor and Iron Man, is it? And all these things. This is how these global leaders see themselves, as big saviors to planet Earth. So I'm getting these figurines of, you know, Turdo, Sushi, Jacinda, Elbow, Macron, all of the above, everybody. I'm just getting that. I'm getting that they see themselves as these figurines that are like saving the world. Oh my God. The sad thing is that all of us see them as just clowns, don't we? Like, it's like, for us, it's like watching a clown show, not a Marvel movie. And it's just getting more and more idiotic by the minute. And that's what I'm getting. We see them as little, like, clown figurines, really. That's how that's our perception of them anyway. But they don't see themselves that way. They honestly think they are saving the world with their wonderful reset. And they could, you know, create some sort of Marvel movie, like, you know, what a huge success that was. Well, that's what these global elites want to be. They want to be recognized. They want to become these, like, probably not literally. Let's hope to God it doesn't become literal. These sought after figurines that are of very high value. Oh my God. Oh, imagine that. Oh my God. Anyway, that's what I'm getting. But that's their own ego. See, they've got very big egos. I always talk about that they try and outdo each other, and they always try to get one foot in front of the other and beat the other person, and elbows everyone out of the way, and Jacinda's trying to really, you know, get everything rolling out. We know how it's going, but we don't see them that way. But they do see themselves like this larger-than-life, like movie franchise, like Marvel, because they're doing like the great reset agenda, like movie. This is what they see. This is how they see it. They think they're very, very important to all of our lives moving forward. Oh my God, can you imagine it? Their visions of themselves. They've got very big egos. I always say it. We know Turdo has a very big ego. Oh God. Let's see where else we go today. God, the guides are just saying to us that Christmas isn't a time for hiding. I know that over the last couple of years, we've all had very abnormal Christmases, and we haven't been able to come together with family and friends, and we've all been ostracized and kept away from people, and told we were very bad people doing all the wrong things, and we were the weak links, and etc., so many things. So I'm getting now that we just be normal at Christmas. See, there's no reason not to be normal. I was saying that about the mask in the doctors when I went in with my daughter the other day, guys. You know, you feel still a little odd, but then what's their argument now? Like, you're not jabbed, so you're dangerous, but yet they're the ones getting CV and spreading it amongst each other, and they're all getting it 2 and 3 times. Like, see, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? So at Christmas, you're getting the message from the guides just to be yourself, heads up high, and just be really proactive. We don't even have to talk about these things anymore, because the fact that we're all here is living proof that they were lied to. I always say that, because most of us haven't even had it, and if someone has, they're still alive, they're still here. Most people are dying from bloody myocarditis and side effects from the, as we know, the pin cushion event. So that's what we're getting. Actually, a journalist just recently, I don't know if you guys saw it at the soccer. I know some of you like to call it football, but I do call it soccer in Australia. We always call it soccer. The Soccer World Cup. That journalist, I'm not sure where he was from. He might have been American, was he? I can't remember. He died age 49. So to travel, he would have had to have been jabbed. There's not even any question. 49, it ended up being, yes, a terrible brain aneurysm. At 49, I know that can happen, but why is no one asking questions about all these kind of clotting and aneurysms and all these things that seem to be on the rise? So, yeah, another young person gone, and it was a terrible brain blood clot, apparently. We do have to wonder, don't we? But no one calls anything or says anything at all. Oh, guys, and just while I think of it, I know you guys will be watching it over there in America. Probably not on your mainstream media. I'm thinking it wouldn't be on, that's for sure. Go check it out if you haven't. I'll put a post on. I actually did post one to my Psychic Life Coach Facebook page. Chrissy Fitzgerald, Psychic Life Coach, about DeSantis. And he has the doctor movement. Remember I was telling you guys months ago about the truth movements, that they were coming together? Well, they are. And DeSantis has got all these doctors together to tell their truths and tell their stories about being silenced. This is so good. This is a huge victory and win. Oh, I know these things aren't on mainstream media. I understand the sheer frustration that we suffer constantly. But look, he's got a big audience and he's got a big voice, and he says what he thinks. And from past behaviour with him, he pushes through that madness. It almost to me feels like he doesn't get affected. Oh, he's tiring, guys. But it's almost to me like he doesn't get affected by the narrative. He just has this way of repelling things out, doesn't he? And just keeps moving forward. Maybe we've got to take a leaf out of DeSantis' book. I know some of you love him, some of you hate him. I know they go, but you know, at the end of the day, he's really moved Florida forward in a really positive direction. He's saved businesses. He's saved lives by not mandating this pincushion event. So we know that for sure. So there's a lot going on at the moment around the truth movements, thanks to DeSantis speaking out. And we've also got Elon Musk. I know we all get a bit confused about Elon, but look, like I keep saying, if he's putting the spotlight on anything, it's brilliant. Of course, still nothing on mainstream media here. So I've been sharing things, guys. I think you should probably do a little seed planting and sharing things as well. Otherwise, people aren't going to see this information. So I think he's going to release a little bit about the CV and maybe Fauci. There's been a few teasers out. These are the kind of teasers we want, aren't they? Not necessarily the Harry and Meghan teasers for their Netflix docu-series. We like getting the teasers for the Twitter information that's coming out. That's ending up to be true. All the conspiracies that were shoved off the algorithm and shoved right down to nowhere into the dark pit of disappearing acts. Oh, God. So we've got to give it to Elon Musk for putting the spotlight on this stuff again. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the old... Oh, sorry, guys. This journey, I'll tell you, it takes a toll on us, doesn't it? If it's the old Fauci and the lab leak theory might be coming back to haunt Fauci. God, I'd love it if that came out. The hardest part is... Sorry, I've got to have some tea. The hardest part is that I get, as you guys understand too, it's getting the information to the sleepwalkers and getting them to see it. Because they're not going to look at all. They're not going to look. Because then conspiracies come true if you look. So you got to stay in your denial bubble suit that I always talk about, because they're in denial. Because they don't want to become us. They don't want to become us. The rebels, the freedom fighters, the Braveheart bikers. They don't want to be us. They know what happened to us and they don't want it to happen to them. So people are still living in fear, still scared to stay in their truth, still playing the victims. Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Let's see where else we go today. People are. They're standing up. They're standing up globally. We'll get more of this coming into March. There's definitely standing up and fighting back. But it'll be in a passive way. Oh my God. People can't take it. See, the people can't take this anymore. Germany, could get a bit heated over there in a few different areas surrounding. But most of the time it's just going to be people walking down the street, marching, having their say, holding up posters, saying, you know, we can't take any more, stop taking us down. For you, like meaning government, money's no object, stop spending our money. There's going to be a lot of this stuff. It's going to be about finance. I really feel like in March, April, globally, these fightbacks will be about financial collapse. They will. They'll be about the economy and inflation and all these kind of subjects. That's what's going to happen. Is people, as we know, the wages aren't going up accordingly to the cost of living rising. It's just not equivalent at all, is it? I'll see where else we go today. Hang on a minute. I'm just getting that people are, this is globally, people are feeling really redundant. And if you think about the word redundant, I think of somebody whose their service is no longer required. Because usually that's when you get a payout from your job. Even if you've been there for a long time, you might get a good payout and you're made redundant, meaning we don't need your position anymore. Well, this is how the little people and peasants are feeling. They're being made to feel redundant because, as we know, the little people aren't having much say in anything, are they? If we look at the Hunter Biden laptop and Biden situation, poor old America had about zero say in who was getting in there because it was so controlled. The feeds on all the Facebooks, everything, Twitter, clearly. So people are feeling like they're being made redundant. They don't have any input or say into their lives moving forward, and it's starting to really frustrate them now. It's that having no voice again. God, you only just have to look at Victoria with Dan Andrews just getting voted back in, you know, the biggest dictator of all time, other than Trudeau, of course. Probably on an even level, I would say those two. Oh, yes, he just... It was easy as. Back in again. Yep, thanks for coming. Yeah, no corruption involved there, is there? So this is where people are being made to feel redundant, like their vote doesn't count. Look at England, London, Sushi, another example. Oh, just got voted in and there he was. People had no say in all of these things. So their life's sort of going down a road where they're having zero voice. And I'm wondering if they're actually piecing that together now, that their voices are being like squashed and hidden away and they're not being heard or listened to like at all. Well, that's what I'm getting for these people, the sleepwalkers. They can sense and they can feel that they're being silenced now. They are. They're made to feel redundant. It's just how it is. And that's globally too. The only difference is we don't get our payout. Like some of the people who are actually made redundant from businesses and things. We don't get a payout. Oh. Okay, let's see where else we get. God, yeah, I'm just getting this mental health issues, huge. People are feeling worthless. They're feeling insignificant. They're so downtrodden. They're tired. They're angry. And they're forming these mobs. They're forming these mobs. And when you think of a mob, you tend to think of some hostile people coming together. Like, you know, there was an angry mob at, for example, some cricket game, or there was an angry mob on the train, or it's when people come together with that angsty, uptight energy. So I'm getting that moving into 2023, there's going to be a lot of angry mobs. Oh, Sprocket. globally. Oh my gosh, my dog's sorry that he's a bit, I've got to hold his hand, you know that I do. So I'm getting this angry mobs. People are going to start to get really angry, but they're going to come together because they're getting frustrated. Sit down, Spot. Oh, my dogs. Sorry, guys. They just get a bit silly. They're a bit silly. I'll just sort them out. Oh, no. They're silly, aren't they? Very distracting, my dogs. All right, let's see what else we get today. Oh, they're showing me. I'm getting these ones, the fingers going like this, and they're showing me Dr. Evil. We know who that is. Cotton Swab, Santa Claus. Just to name a few little words we've made up for him. And he's, oh, Sophie, sorry, she's got a grass allergy and she's always scratching. And his fingers are going like this, like, like he's in charge and he's concocting yet another plan. We know there's plenty of plans rolling out, that's for sure. I'll just see what else we get around this. Sorry about my dogs. Oh, God. Hang on. Sophie. Soph. Oh, my goodness. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Hang on a minute. The guys are just saying, like, these guys really are evil. They really want to take everyone down, and it's a very, very destructive path. And they're saying, like, this is not easy to navigate. This reset that's coming towards people at, you know, the rate of knots, as we know it is, it's going to be really challenging for people to navigate because people can't work out the how. They can't even work out the why this is happening, like why their lives are being destroyed and why they're being taken down and why they're being just ripped off in every aspect of their life and being taken down to nothing. So they're getting very confused about it all now. I do feel that. I feel like it's feeling cruel to the little people now. Like, why is this happening? And there's no logical... See, there's no logic. But then there was no logic in the pinwheel experience either. But they still all went along with it so nicely and complied and did everything right and got rewarded. So that's what I'm getting today is just there's this very confused energy moving forward, and it's going to really affect people. This reset is going to really, it's already affecting people because we know they're already kind of rolling it all out. So I do feel that it's going to really start to affect into as the year starts, and like I said, all the bills start rolling in again in January, February. It's going to just like get a chokehold on people, and it's like they're going to start to feel really restricted, like they're choking. Because the budget's just getting too tight. And that's globally as well, in every area of our lives, guys. Hang on a minute. Wait, so... Oh, my God. High maintenance. Hang on, I have some tea. Sophie. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. Okay. They're just saying, I'm getting, like, this is just people globally. This would be the sleepwalkers. They're just wanting their old lives back. They want their old, simple lives back where they didn't have to think about anything. But now their life's becoming like this ginormic headache because they're having to think all the time. See, people don't want to be thinking all the time. But everybody's having to think all the time. They're budgeting. They're thinking about what car they're going to buy. They're thinking about, oh, my God, just how am I going to financially afford all this moving forward? So people are finding it's all too hard. The thinking is becoming a problem for the people. They're showing me this brain. The guys are showing me a brain that's like exploding. It's like going in and out, in and out. It's like pumping. The brain is like, it's like too much information. And we know that it is, and I'll tell you what, they don't even know the half of it because there's way more to come yet. Next year we're going to find out more about the reset. We talk about religion, we talk about every aspect of our lives being changed. Well, that's definitely going to be happening. Sorry about my dogs. Sophie! Oh, she just gets so itchy, guys, with spring and the grasses. And we've had so much rain here, the grass really irritates her skin. Let me see what else we get today. Sit. I'm getting that people are wanting to take care of themselves too. people, this is the sleepwalkers. People are sick of answering to government. They are. They're sick of doing these ones and all hail the government and let's comply and do all. Oh my dogs, sorry guys. Let's do all the right things. They're sick of it. They're sick of having to go, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir. That's what I'm getting for these people waking up, the sleepwalkers. They've had enough. They're tired. They're getting angry. I think they've even gone through a lot of their anger. Now they're just in that bewildered state of, well, the guys are saying flux. Everything's just in flux. And I think that's actually a really good word to use at the moment. The car before I had this car had a sticker on the back, flux, meaning life was just in flux all the time. It pretty much is, isn't it? But seems extra with all this reset event happening, doesn't it? Oh, I've got to hold his hand. Sprocket always loves holding my hands, guys, but I love holding his too. He's a beautiful big old boy. He's so huge, isn't he? But he's so lovable, like a big teddy bear. I do love them, my dogs. Hang on, I'll see if there's something else to close with today. Oh, I'm getting Germany. Germany's rising. They are. They're rising around the capital. They are. Hang on. So Germany, you've got a lot going on over there. You really have. See, people aren't unintelligent. That's what you got to remember. People are quite intelligent when it comes to these things. They work it out for themselves. Anyone who works in the industries, i.e. farmers, people who work in renewable industries, because there's a lot of them and there's going to be a lot of them moving forward, none of this is making sense. People who work on mines and things, they're thinking, what? Why are you shutting everything down? People in the gas industries, you know, a lot of intelligent people out there figuring out that this is all nonsense and garbage. It's not just us. So every time they kind of bring something out, there was something even the other day on, I think it was redacted, about the Ukraine, he's going to cancel out Christianity or something. So we know there's stuff all happening around religion. Oh, it's every single aspect, isn't it? So, yeah, the old sleepwalkers opening the old eyes up now, isn't it? Now that their life's being taken down to nothing. The old CV virus doesn't seem so important now, does it, when you can't keep a roof over your head? Unreal. Let me see if there's something to close with today. God, I'm getting this song. Oh, I don't know who sings it. It's called Get Down on It. Get down on it, baby, baby, get down on it. Got a feeling, get down on it. How you gonna do it if you really don't know how to dance? But get back on the wall. I hear all those people saying, get down on it. It's probably someone like Earth, Wind and... No, it's not Earth, Wind and Fire. Who sings that? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me down below. But I'm getting that song, Get Down on It. Hang on, let's... It's something about people, get ready for the news, is it? No, that's the Doobie Brothers. No, it's got people... Oh, I can't think of it. Oh, well, we're getting that song too. I'm getting like this crossover of songs. Sorry, guys. I am getting the Doobie Brothers as well. People, get ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, ba 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 ba. Sometimes I just get the tune. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Listen to the music. Is that it? It's the Doobie Brothers. I know it is because I love the Doobie Brothers. So I'm getting those 2 songs today. Get Down on It. Get down on it. Get down on it. Maybe we've got to just start really like sharing some info, guys, and getting down on it and doing our little bit of homework and sharing a few things. Nothing wrong with that. We can still do that in our month off holiday that the guides have given us. And that Doobie Brothers, listen to the music. I've got to say here, we do listen to a lot of music. Music can be therapeutic. It can emote feelings in us. It can take us back to good memories. And music can just completely change how we're feeling sometimes. I mean, we get given a crap load of music here on my channel. God, the other day I had like 4 songs in one video. But I know you guys really relate to the music, and you seem to understand that music can often carry a message. So I think that's what they're saying to us, to really listen to that music, uplift our spirit. So let's go check out those songs today. Sometimes there's a meaning in these and a little message for us to receive. I will say goodbye from Australia. Let's go check out the Doobie Brothers. And I don't know who sings the other song. Let's go and investigate. And I will say goodbye from Australia. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like buttons, and I'll see you soon. Bye from Australia, and bye from the doggos. Oh, look, they're ready for their bone. If I say bone, they both get up. I've got a bone on the sink ready for them to go. Oh, look at Sprocket's eyes. He loves a bone. And he loves to hold my hand. Wave goodbye, Sprocket. Wave to everybody. Say bye. I'll leave you with that. Bye, everyone. Bye.